Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all others. This is Stephen, or Boudreaux if you prefer. I just picked up my new title, which contrasts with Loner. So happy to help Loner. Of course, Loner isn't my title, it's my kinship name. But anyway, we're about to start Leaving is Not Easy.
The day has finally arrived.
My journey begins, and I want you to travel with me. If you do not object to the adventure, you are under no bond to go further than you will, and if you decide to take your leave at any point, I will not judge nor think less of you for the decision. But I hope you will share in my journey, no matter the miles. Do you know something, my hobbit friend? I thought it would be more difficult to begin, but it seems that leaving is easy after all. I thought it would be more difficult to say goodbye to my home, but the idea of such an adventure fills my heart with excitement enough to propel my feet without regret. I have studied the map a great deal, and I believe we should leave Mickle Delving by the eastern road, making for Waymeet and Tuckborough. Let us walk to the crossing of the ways and the town of Waymeet, and then decide our next course. Okay, so we'll get 5 bingo badges for this. And so on to Waymeet. Jump on our horse and we'll take the back way out. It's jumping as usual. So the name of the quest is Leaving is Not Easy, but yet he said leaving is easy. So apparently he's going to find out something different along the way. Pardon me. Okay, so here's bingo.
I think I forgot something.
I've spent the last few minutes trying to decide what has been troubling me, and I think I've at last got it sorted. My walking stick. I left it leaning on the side of my hobbit hole and did not pick it up when we departed. Would you mind running back to my hole and retrieving the walking stick? I thought it was easy to leave, and easy it was. Easy to leave without my walking stick, but I already miss it and cannot go much longer without it. I hope you do not think me a fool for leaving it, but leave it I did. I will continue on to Bywater while you fetch my walking stick, so we do not slow the journey over much. I will meet you in the center of Bywater in a short while. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the back way back to your place. Am I going the right way? Oh, I was heading the north way. Duh. Okay. I was going to say the quest pointer, I was a little bit confused while the quest pointer was pointing left as I was going straight, so it might have been that I was heading in the wrong direction. Ooh. Should have had a V8. And yes, if you know where I got that phrase from, you are old as dirt, and so am I. Okay, so there's the stick. We should bring it to him now in Bywater, but I believe the quickest way to get to Bywater would be by Stable Master, so we're going to head that way. Checking my inventory. Yeah, we're good. I probably should have done some crafting. Actually, no. Not a huge deal.
How do you do?
I think I've got everything kind of upgraded to the expert level stuff for level 12, I believe. Just make sure. Actually, no. So I actually do need to kind of do a little bit of crafting. And Hilda. I was thinking I would have used my my milestone, since I have my 5-minute cooldown. By the time I get to Bywater and talk to Bingo again, he'll have me return back to Mickle Delving. And you know, I hate to do this on a Bingo quest, but I really do want to kind of upgrade that armor. So when we get back to Mickle Delving and head back to the stable master, I'll do a little crafting there. Hopefully it won't take too long. Okay, instead of heading back to the main road, this road is a shortcut to Bywater. Of course, it wouldn't be horrible to just follow the quest pointer either. There are really no mobs between this road and the main road. And of course, where would he be in Bywater? He says Central Bywater, but you know, I imagine he might be drinking, right? And indeed.
Ah, there you are, my traveling companion.
And you've collected my walking stick. Very good. That will be a big help on the miles ahead. I do not doubt it. I did not nip into the Green Dragon just for this ale, Boudreaux. Though it was quite good and you should try some. No, I was being followed about town by a number of nosy hobbits and came in here to evade them. I think perhaps we too should leave quietly and slip through the swamps around Frogmore so we can leave without being pestered. I will meet you in the Frogmoors. Okay. And so let's go to the Frogmoors. Of course, out the back way. You know what? We're passing a forge. Let's do this now. Okay, so German prospector. Let's see, yeah. Okay, so we'll be on our way to expert prospecting. Okay, let's just see where we are. The shield I'm pretty sure we've gotten. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we need everything, don't we? Wow. And I could have swore I upgraded some of this stuff. Huh. Oh well. Well, maybe I'm just thinking of when we upgraded the normal stuff. I think I am. So, okay, so the buckler, done. Everything else needs done. I think even the stuff that I didn't, because I don't think I upgraded the helm. Yeah, it's still bronze, and that's still bronze. But the critted stuff is better. Now let's see, I've got 8 chunks of pale brimstone, so, and 6 things to make. So it's gonna be close. With 70% chances here. So I'll make what I can. And it seems like yeah, I only have the ability to make 8 anyway, so you know. Okay, so we'll pull up my inventory as I make this stuff. Yeah, we can go ahead and sell off our silver. We don't really need it for anything. I just wanted to get some crafting experience for it. Okay, got a crit there. Boots. Just kind of take a look. 660 over 584, and 3 more white might, 5 more vitality. Another crit. 264 over 233, 3 more white. Same might and vitality increases. Gloves. Not critted. Try again. Okay, there's 322 over 282, and yep, the same might and vitality increases. So helm. Okay, 190 over 155. Let's see, 3 might and 4 vitality increase. That's a little different, but leggings. Well, then again, that was because it was a bronze. So. Okay, not critted. And this will be our last try, so we won't be able to get everything. Okay, so actually we have 2 things left, leggings and shoulder guards. Okay, cool. So, yeah, metalsmith, let's see. Yeah, sell off what we got.
Just a moment.
And I apologize to those who may just be watching the bingo quest that I made this little side trip here, but let's see, let's turn on some lights. Okay. I think it's going to be a while before I actually even gather any crafting materials anyway. Well into Arid Luin questing that we do that. Okay. So here's bingo.
I think we evaded the nosy hobbits, but my choice of detour is not ideal.
You see, I simply cannot stand frogs and toads. The sight of them fills me with trepidation, and I find myself quite unable to move. No, do not say it. I thought perhaps the Frog Norris was just a silly name. I did not know it would be home to so many of the creatures. Excuse me. Slimy, croaking devils. Can you defeat some of the wild hill toads in our way? Just enough for me to get back to the road. I'd appreciate it ever so much. And so we shall. If I can find the Old Croaker. Yeah, that sounds like one of the tougher frogs around here. I wonder if they'll actually count. And the answer is no. We're looking for hill toads, and I imagine that wasn't a hill toad, so. First time I'd ever run across that particular mob. know, I jump on my horse for everything, don't I? Well, I guess I gotta turn.
You are not going to believe this, but I have forgotten something else.
I brought one of those satchels that I intended to bring, but I forgot the other. Can you run back to my home and retrieve it for me? I simply cannot do without this other satchel. Indeed, it contains almost the entire reason for my journey. You have defeated enough of the toads that I should be able to make it back to the road, and will continue the journey while you run back to get my other satchel. I meet up with you on the outskirts of the town of Budgeford, if you find that agreeable. Well, actually, I have a well, okay. I guess I can't have a problem with it. At least not if I want to complete this quest. So let's get your other satchel. We'll take our milestone back. Need water. So, magic dust shows your other satchel. We'll pick it up. Okay, so we'll take another trip. Our stable master from Local Delving to Hobbiton, and we'll kind of hoof it there, from there to Budgeford.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Okay, and I tell you what, while we're riding, I'm going to go ahead and grab some water. So I'm just going to go ahead and set down my headset, get some water, and hopefully I'll be back by the time we get to Hobbiton. So I'll see you in a second. I'm back. Beautiful sky up there. Quite a bit of traveling to do on this particular quest. Guess it could be worse. We could be in Minas Tirith. See, I love this. There's a Willibard Took here. I'm having an adventure. I've paddled all the way from Frogmorton. Watcher says, are you trying to kill yourself? Get out of the water before you drown. But I'm paddling to the Brandywine. My cousin in Buckland sent me this boat, and I'm going for a visit. You crazy Took. You're as mad as a Baggins.
There you are, and you retrieve the satchel I left behind.
Thank you very much for this, my friend. Do you know why this satchel is so important for me to have? It's because this bag contains my parchment, quill, and several ink bottles. I intend to write about my journey, keeping a record of everything that happens to us on the way. I want to document my adventures so I will never forget it. I thought it would be easy to leave my home, Boudreaux. I told you as much when we departed Mickle Delving, did I not? But it seems that some part of me has been dragging his feet. First I left my walking stick, and then I developed a fear of toads I'd never had before, and then I discovered my satchel and writing supplies were left behind. Like young Willibald here, with the hole in his boat. I'm finding it harder to leave home than I expected. But I will not give up as long as I have you nearby to encourage me, my friend. The journey awaits. So next week, a brood of boffins, recommended level 16.
Our journey continues, my adventurous friend.
Okay, so anyway, I consider this kind of a Breland quest because it's going to bring us into Buckland. Is it Buckland? Yeah. Anyway, it's going to bring us over into Breland. So most of the quest is done in Breland, so I'm going to actually leave this for when we're doing Breland quests to start picking up the bingo quests when I feel it's necessary to do so. So it'll be a while before I get back to it. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to do before we get to that point. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.